Good evening, welcome. My name is Nathan Moore. This is the Daily Practice. If you'd like to add a song to the request list, simply type in %request, the name of one of my songs, and I will play it as long as time doesn't run out. Now, let me open the window here for you. My uncle gave me this hat. Pioneer snail blazing a trail, blazing a trail, blazing a trail. Lord knows it's hard to fail, and you're just along for the ride. I've been building a hobo's home, and a hobo's home. It's going wherever you want to go and never ever having to hide. Oh, soldier, oh, holy, oh, summer night. Oh, baby, oh, hold me. I've been feeling alright. Someday everybody's gonna know my name, gonna know my name, gonna know my name. After that, things won't be the same. Better enjoy this while we can. Someday I'm gonna get a hero's cape, a hero's cape, a hero's cape. When they tie it on, it's gonna be too late. I'll be flying around Neverland. Oh, soldier, oh, holy, oh, summer night. Oh, baby, oh, hold me. I've been feeling alright. Made my living in a minor key, in a minor key, in a minor key. Turns out a lot of folks are a lot like me, and we all spend a lot of time falling. Well, I'm heading back to baby steps, back to baby steps, back to baby steps. Almost forgotten how good and big they can get when you spend a long time crawling. Oh, soldier, oh, holy, oh, summer night. Oh, baby, oh, hold me. I've been feeling alright. Yeah, I've been feeling alright. I filled my cup up with ice, but I forgot to put the water in it. There's still a little bit left in there. Hey, Mike, good to see you. Watching Beverly Hillbillies reruns and listening to NSM. That's a good mix. Gee, what's happening? Hey, Abe, what's shaking? Nice request. Okay. That song's actually a poem by William Butler Yeats called Wandering Aengus. Bigfoot's become like Kramer on Seinfeld. Bakersfield, I dealt with the devil and knew the deal. I'm no saint, but I know how it feels to have an angel love you for real. Strange world, you're almost gone. Ferris wheels flying, everybody hold on. Everybody's right and nobody's wrong. I could prove it, but it would take too long. Okay, what am I forgetting? Who besides me have I not forgiven? What on earth am I doing for a living? I've been prepping for Armageddon. I've seen this before. Looked out that window, walked out that door. Back before my time, before the war. Danced across this very floor. Now, here's this burning book in hand. I read the whole thing, I don't understand. I mean, back when God first thought of man. Is the whole thing going according to plan? I guess I'm giving as good as I'm getting. I'm pretty sure I'm going to heaven. Paradise 7, come 11. I've been prepping for Armageddon. Yeah, I'm getting ready for the end of the world. I'm getting ready for the end of the world. I'm getting ready for the end of the world. I'm getting ready for the end of the world. I think I see. It's not like the dogs have been loosed on me, unless there's some crazy conspiracy where the sheep are wolves and the wolves are sheep. The devil, I tell you, has no face. He's never in any one particular place. Machine-like cruising at the speed of space. Doesn't really matter who won the race. Eyes in the window, hunger is a hidden. The only truth tellers will only be kidding. He's with her, she came to the wedding. I've been prepping for Armageddon. I'm getting ready for the end of the world. I'm getting ready for the end of the world. I'm getting ready for the end of the world. I'm getting ready for the end of the world. Yeah, I'm getting some voting normal, some vote absurd. Me, I voted for that little bird who's just flying along till they thought he heard someone speaking an honest word. Some don't think we need a revolution, think patience is the best solution. Some don't believe in evolution. I think patience is another form of air pollution. I'm not saying we should be forbidden from being content with the lot we're given. Maybe you're happy, I say go get 'em. Me, I've been prepping for Armageddon. There's a nice little hook that popped out there. I'm glad it's recorded so I can figure out how I did it again. I like that. Fun. All right, William Butler Yeats. Or I'm supposed to do these in order, right? I'm already breaking my new rules. Let's see what you got for me so far. Looking at the request list, if you'd like to add one to the request list, have at it from wherever you're watching. Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, it don't matter. It all works. It's like magic. Poverty of Mr. Stone. I feel like we've talked about this before. That's... I feel like I should give you some more insight. It won't help, but that song is probably the oldest song of mine that's ever been requested. You'd have to be like a high school friend of mine to request an older song than that. That song was done by my college band. I'm seeing if I got a copy of it on my computer here. I got to somewhere, but it's not in iTunes. That was one of the few songs that came from my college days into the amusement days. Poverty of Mr. Stone. Here, I'll play you a little bit of it from college. This band was called Mr. Flood's Party. slow. These are the days.
Something I said or did, which now I disagree. In this perfectly planned chaos, we're all stagnantly sublime. I can see perfectly from my point of view that I'm keeping proper time. I'm certainly a drifter, searching for a hidden home. Sometimes I feel I'm like rock and nothing's etched in stone. Many pathways chosen, many leading me to ends. For the times I could not find my way, I could never make amends.
Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. I just had to get, I didn't want to hear that much of it, but I wanted to get all the way through the pain is the cost. What great young lyrics. Pain is the cost, the price you pay for being lost. So I had that song when I met Dave and Amy and we started the Musement. And then the Musement was working on our first batch of songs. And we took that old song of mine, Poverty of Mr. Stone, and resurrected it. But instead of, by then I was already like, I feel like the pain is the cost is a little stupid, a little much, a little dramatic. And so for the Musement version, basically the progression is sort of the same, the rhythm's different, but then we replaced the pain choruses with Tell 'em Abe. Oh God.
To which now I disagree. In this perfectly planned chaos where all stagnantly sublime, I can see perfectly from my point of view.
Talk about Rush.
Keep it proper time. I'm certainly a drifter, searching for a hidden home. Sometimes I feel I'm like a rock and nothing's etched in stone. Many pathways chosen, many leading me dead ends. For the times I could not find my way, life will never make amends.
God, this is like trauma. This is I'm experiencing trauma listening to this stuff. The on two completely different traumatic takes of this song that you want to hear. Oh man, both are very, very painful for me to listen to, but at the same time, very different. Very, very different versions of my pain that you want me to relive. I don't know what to do with that. I don't want to sing Yippee-Ki-Yay today. I don't want to sing Pain is the Cost. I hadn't sung that song. I did it for you once, and that was the deal. I'll do it. I'd do it once, but I'm not sure what the 2024 version of that chorus should be. Oh man. I just wanted to take you down that rabbit hole, Abe, so you know how whenever you ask for that song, how many memories are flooding in my head, and just how interesting that is. It's so funny because no one's ever asked for a song that takes me back to my college days. For that, I think it's really neat. But I just let's take that song and throw it back on the bottom of the ocean, maybe. I'm not exactly sure the official way to do that, and that's going to happen to more songs as we trudge forth. Otherwise, rules are rules. Hey, Aaron, welcome. Isn't that crazy? Gosh, that's pretty nuts. Okay. William Butler Yeats. Tie an anchor to that one. And just all the, there's so many lyrics in there that are a little bit, you know, just young, just so super young. Get super self-conscious to try to wear those hats today. I got this fine one that my uncle gave me. I'm probably oversharing at this point. I went out to the hazelwood 'cause a fire was in my head. I cut and peeled a hazel wand and tied a berry to a thread. And when white moths were on the wing and moth-like stars were flickering out, I dropped the berry in a stream and caught a little silver trout. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Swear. When I had laid it on the floor and went to blow the fire aflame, I heard something rustling on the floor. Someone called me by my name. It had become a glimmering girl with apple blossom in her hair. They called me by my name and ran and faded through the brightening air. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Swear. With wandering through hollow lads and hilly lands, I will find out where she has gone and kiss her lips and take her hand, walk among long dappled grass and pluck till time and times are done the silver apples of the moon, the golden apples of the sun. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye. Aye, aye. Swear. I swear. That is a poem by William Butler Yeats. I added the I swear part. He didn't say that. That's fun. I wish I'd put the harmonica in. I forgot to do that. All right. Let's see. Sticking to the list here. Let me see what we got. Train of thoughts on banjo. Why not? I took one from you. Doubt this thing is in tune now. There are those that will hate to see you shine, 'cause it reminds them of the blindness they've embraced. And they will talk you down all around town, and then laugh and be all friendly face to face. But that don't mean nothing. No, that's just nothing but mean. I mean, we all hate to feel small. Sometimes we make it all smaller, till it's all too small to even be seen. Hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turns. And there truly is a sage inside that comes with age. Truly is a child that never learns. Now you may try to glorify the stories of your youth, but in that you're bound to fall short. Well, some may try to claim there is no glory to the truth, but it's always as a sad last resort. You'd have to be a pretty brilliant writer to even half describe the grace that you've displayed. And you'd have to be a pretty stubborn fighter to tackle all the nonsense that comes our way. Hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turns. And if your candle's lit at both ends, I'd say toss it to the fire and warm your hands above it as it burns. I see a red moon getting sucked into a mountain and a bright blue brand new breaking day. You know, I never knew quite on how many hands you were counting or just what you were about to say. But when I heard you were thinking about closing the place and hanging that dreaded, awful sign, I just knew it was a bad idea. You shouldn't miss what you have just because you might not have it to miss on down the line. Hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turns. And on the other hand, I'm certain wisdom wiggles in your palm like a dirty fishing worm. All right, Abe. Good request. The banjo was inspiring a slightly different melody on the chorus, but I never went for it. I held off, but I felt it. It was pushing me a new place, and I liked it. Definitely intrigued. Oh, Man Behind the Curtain. All right, I get to play piano. Yay! My new rule is, of course, rules are made to be broken, but is to just play every request or reject. But if I reject it, it has to be rejected forever. I don't know. I'm making too many rules now. But I like the idea of the pressure of the practice. Like, nope. Do or die. Do or die. got his curtain back. After traveling with everything in an old rucksack. Just look at him, you can tell he's been to hell and back. But now the man behind the curtain got his curtain back. He swears this time he won't be such a drag. He never meant to get so caught up in what he had. And he never thought he'd ever get another chance. And he prayed up to heaven, and heaven understands. So the man behind the curtain got his curtain back. After traveling with everything in an old rucksack. Just look at him, you can tell he's been to hell and back. Now the man behind the curtain got his curtain back. His curtain back. After traveling with everything in an old rucksack. Just look at him, you can tell he's been to hell and back. But now the man behind the curtain got his curtain back. Yeah, I remembered it eventually. Nice request. All right. Understand under, you got it. I wanna play like Jelly Roll Morton, ride like Waldo Emerson, sing like Odetta, say give me liberty. Like Patrick Henry, I wanna escape like Houdini. On the very last breath, I wanna fly straight as an arrow, crooked sparrow. I wanna swallow fire, I wanna paint the town red. I wanna understand under, hold the whole world over my head. Ooh, yeah, I wanna. Oh no. Yeah, I wanna be. Oh shit! I can't believe it. I got it. I'm gonna start over. Oh, look at you. Thank you. I just remembered it. Thank you, Percy. Thanks, team. Look at that. The lyrics in the window. How about that? It's a freaking miracle. Yeah, I want to be. Now I'm trying to start over and I'm lost. I'm terrible at that. I do not ad lib. No. Very few people can do that. It's improv to a comedian. Yeah, I want to be. No, I messed it up again. Boy, I'm in my head tonight, aren't I? I want to play like Jelly Roll Morton, ride like Waldo Emerson, sing like Odetta, say, give me liberty like Patrick Henry. I want to escape like Houdini on the very last breath. I want to fly straight as an arrow, crooked sparrow. I want to swallow fire, I want to paint the town red. I want to understand under, hold the whole world up over my head. I want to die in battle, grow old with a wife, catch every kind of fish. Lord, I'd give anything if I could play the fiddle. I want to know the recipe for every dish. I want to bust some moves on the dance floor. I want to sit in the back of a smoky-ass debaucherist den. I want to live to be 120, tell wondrous tales to my great-great-great-grandchildren. I want to be a stand-up comedian. I want to start a new twist in philosophy. I want to be a cowboy and an Indian. I want to be an E.E. Cummings apostrophe. I want to be fluent in every language. I want to be a painter, the next Abby Hoffman. I want to be the mayor of my hometown in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I got to get there more often. I want to take the plunge to the depths of madness. I want to sit in the clear like a Buddhist monk. Then I want to turn the tables like Jesus and cross all borders in a smuggler's trunk. I want to write code like a rogue programmer. I want to sell potions on the side of the street. I want to survive some grisly summer, learning which berries are safety. I want to do tricks in a biplane smoking and be able to fix anything that gets broken. I want to hang on when the questions are spoken. I want to let go when the wind is blowing. I want a light bulb to go off in my head like Edison. I want to get my brain around what Tesla said. I just want to understand under, and hold the whole world up over my head. That's all. I just want to understand under, hold the whole world up over my head. Is that too much to ask? To understand under, hold the whole world. Ah, we got it. Nice work. Well, I'm trying to catch your eye, wearing my finest coat and tie. but every time I'm around, put me in the lost and found. I'm the invisible guy, trying to turn your head, dancing with someone else instead. But when I give her a twirl, do you just see the girl? Am I the invisible guy? You got me asking strangers if I'm there. Is my hat just floating in the air? 'Cause you won't see me, and I don't know why. I'm the invisible guy. Never know, never yes, my educated guess is I'm the invisible. Am I invisible? I must be the invisible guy. It took all my willpower not to try to drop down beneath the stool and hold my hat up. Is my hat just floating in the air? But I couldn't do that to the song. I don't know. Is the nice, perfect? Is the hat like, you know, a one-off? Is this a one-off, or am I a new man? Is this a whole new identity? Is this a whole thing? I don't know. I don't feel like I'm singing any different. Exploding pen. Boy, you're every Wednesday. I like it. I thought I was going to get away with no request that's going to make me realize I have yet to fetch my kazoo from the camping supplies. Hold on a second. Gotta be more where that came from, right? What are these? We're gonna have to go through them and find a good one, though. Anybody else? Kazoo? Anybody? You're all going to have a couple of these at least when we go to Carnegie Hall. That's back from my traveling days. You just never knew. I found the wise old man cross-legged on the tip of the mountain peak. I said I walked 1,000 miles. He said, you are what you seek. So I uncrossed my legs, rose from the peak, tossed my eyes to the valley. They rolled through town and found me deep, asleep down a dark alley, by the light of a shining star, by the dark of a dim-lit bar. I'm an exploding pen. I might not make it this way again. Sun and moon, day and night, heaven and hell, wrong and right. For all I know, from all I've seen, there must be two of me. One to rise and one to be ashes, one to fall and one to fly, one that the crumbling sky catches and one to be free by and by. Light of a shining star, by the dark of a dim-lit bar. I'm an exploding pen. I might not make it this way again. Can make what you've already made. I say when they say I might make it. I steal poems, I borrow shade. If a chance floats by, I take it. Fellow inmates of this round world, these bodies, these thoughts in our head. Save all the reasons you'll pray nevermore. Tell me all about it when I'm dead. By the light of a shining star, by the dark of a dim-lit bar. I'm an exploding pen. I might not make it this way again. Nice request, thank you. Ukulele song. I don't know if that's specific enough. Let's see, just like my dad. Oh, maybe I'll try just like my dad on the ukulele. That's the move. Then we're all happy. Welcome everybody to the show. We still got some time here. If you'd like to add a song to the request list, simply type in $sign request, R for short, the name of one of my songs. If you don't know any of my songs, go to nathanmooresongs.com, type in a word. In fact, I might do that right now just for the heck of it and see how many songs I have with the word hat in them. nathanmooresongs.com, hat. That's a fact, Jack. Does that have hat in it? that freedom feeling has had in it. Where does that freedom feeling have had in it? I'm doubting this algorithm. There's no hat in that song. What are you doing? There's heat. We have a new mystery. Oh, when I first started out the show, I was like, oh, it's a little annoying that I have to take my hat off every time I take my harmonica off. But that felt like the gentleman's move. I don't know. My muscle memory is already at peace with the move. I've danced a lot of dances, sung a lot of tunes, known a lot of people, out a many moon. I've worn a lot of faces, worn a lot of rags. I've worn a three-piece suit too, just like my dad. I've cooked a lot of meals, I've read a lot of poems, I've seen a many coming, I've watched a many going, I've known a lot of fears, I've worn a lot of hats, I've laughed a lot of laughs, just like my dad. I'm a chip on the old block walking in his shoes, Daddy's little boy paying Daddy's little dues. Born in October, Daddy's big surprise. I'm a fine young man and I got my daddy's eyes. I've rode a lot of roads, I've driven many miles, I've kissed a lot of kisses, I've smiled a many smiles, I've thrown a lot of stones, I've sprung a lot of traps, I've loved a lot of women, just like my dad. I drank a lot of whiskey, I smoked a lot of grass, I cradled lots of graves, I've known a lot of class, I've dreamed a many dreams, I remembered all I had, I've helped a lot of people out, just like my dad. I'm a chip on the old block walking in his shoes, Daddy's little boy paying Daddy's little dues. Born in October, Daddy's big surprise. I'm a fine young man and I got my daddy's eyes. Well, I told a lot of stories, a lot of them were lies. I spent a lot of time naked or in some other disguise. I've rode a many river, I've walked a lot of land. I'm where I am right now, just like my dad. I'm a chip on the old block walking in his shoes, Daddy's little boy paying Daddy's little dues. Born in October, Daddy's big surprise. I'm a fine young man, but I got my daddy's eyes. Yeah, I'm a chip off the old block walking in his shoes, Daddy's little boy paying daddy's little dues. Born in October, daddy's big surprise. I'm a fine young man and I got my daddy's eyes. Go team. How about that? That was a perfect combination. Just like my dad on ukulele, there's a first time for everything. Robin's never heard that song before. It's all coming together. Gotta love it. All right, next up, Hard Times, Noof Manoosh style. Gosh, I have not been doing that. I feel like we'd lose the hook. Goodness. Do you wear scarves and hats at the same time in gypsy jazz? It feels like a bit much. All the time, yeah, right? What am I saying? Go look at the book next to the toilet, Nathan. You have to go to the bathroom, learn your history. Hard time. Oh, I don't know how to do this. All right. I don't know how to do it. I'm stumped. Hard time. Hard times, ain't just some old folks song. Hard times, ain't just some old folks song. Oh no, hard times, it's still going on. Thanks. No, I can't do it. The songs of mine that really seem to love Noof Manoosh to be played in the style of gypsy jazz are my slow, sad songs that are suddenly popping. The ones that are already popping, it feels diminutive. Is that a word? Did I just make up that word? I know what word I was shooting for. Hard times ain't just some old folks song. Hot dog. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folks song. Oh no, hard times still going on. Thanks to the cheap walls of some of these motels, I hear these conversations, some of which I never would retell. Oh, but it doesn't feel that far away when you hear somebody yell, go to hell. I asked the weatherman and he didn't know what was up. Well, the boss man told the doorman, sorry man, we can't pay you to keep it shut. Just then the optimist chimed in, said, hey, at least we got this half-empty cup. Oh, hard hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, no, hard times is still going on. Fanny and Freddie were sweethearts. Lord, Lord, how they could love. They had quite a fling until the night King Midas lost his touch. After that, everything King Midas touched just stayed the way it was. Now we got pirates in the ocean, we got pirates in the AIG. I got 3 friends in prison, count 'em, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can say there's justice, just don't say it to me. I know hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, no, hard times is still going on. If I said this song would ever end. Down at the food line last night, there's having a sale on ham. And I stood in line waiting on mine, I swear, behind 5 other men. One was young, had a minimum wage job. One was about to retire, just got laid off. Oh, one had 2 kids, they was running around laughing, carrying on. And we all knew hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Times, they're still going on. Woo! Man, it's been too long for that one. I want to do it again. Look at us, folks. We did it again. Time to find a leaving song. Just in time to find a leaving song. Cheers. That's our glass. This is our glass. It means a lot to me. I hear some of y'all are trying to raise a GoFundMe to get me a bigger one, and I appreciate that. I sure do. But I like this one a lot. Hey there, F Monk. Party people coming in right when the party's wrapping up. You gonna get me to turn this thing upside down, aren't you? Flip it. Gee says, I played this song on the job site the other day. The young folk hear ya. Wow, you played it? You were singing? I want to hear that. Is that going to be your submission for the Nathan Moore cover contest? That is coming up. All right, on the docket. We do have a Nathan Moore cover song contest that's going to be announced I won't say soon. I want to get the marketing done, the rules straight, my head around it, and all the things, how it's going to work, but it's going to be fun. In the meantime, I also do think I want to put a collection of cuts from the daily practice onto Spotify and all the things. That's going to take some work, and it's going to be fun. Look at that. That is really interesting why that looks weird on the screen. Swavey, where you been? It does not look weird here. Oh, weird. I am seeing so many different things. Look at this version. Look at the NM. What is going on? Look at the NM there. There it has like weird pictures in it. Oh, you can just see through it. Interesting. Okay, something's going on. Have all the window arts looked a little weird tonight? I feel like we got a nice little mystery here. Let's see. Why is it doing that? All right, I should not do this on the air. Sorry. I'm sorry geeking out. That is a complete mystery why it's doing that. Okay, well, have fun with that while that lasts before I fix it. But yeah, I'm thinking of volume 1, select cuts from the daily practice, put on all the things, is a good marketing tool. And the real test is going to be if I can really get audio quality from the streams worth it. But if you package it as live from the live stream or cuts from the live stream, it sort of downplays the expectations of the audio quality in my mind. That might be old school thinking. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm on that. And that's going to involve you guys, too. I mean, we're going to have to take notes. If I play a particularly good version, we have to decide what songs we want on there, or just a particularly good... How to decide what those cuts are is going to be a team effort. So think on that, add notes on the Discord server, and we'll talk about it till it happens. The old hippie fiasco motto. And now that we have timestamps, we can really have some fun with it. Although, now that I'm saying this, I'm going to try to record into Logic as well every night, which I'm doing now and I did last night. So there'll be multiple options for potential mixes of that audio. So old great versions of stuff would just have the compressed audio signal from YouTube, which might not be as good. It's good to see everybody again. I do believe Dad, Kyle, and I went to a baseball game tonight, and when I last left them, went to the local Stanton Braves game. When I last left them, everybody was gung-ho about Jabberjohn tomorrow night returning to the air after a couple of weeks off. We won't have Lex producing. He's up in Maryland, but the three of us can do it, can fly this ship. So, if everything goes according to plan, tomorrow at 7 East Coast time, Jabberjohn will be coming live from the set back there, back in our old haunts. And, of course, I'll be doing daily practice again tomorrow night at midnight. And look forward to all of it. I'm thinking about actually committing to hours. This could be a mistake. Again, talk about it in Discord till it happens. But committing to Monday through Friday at midnight... Thoughts? What do you think about that? Okay, into the business meeting. I'm going to try one I haven't done yet on this, on the stream here, and see what happens for our leaving song. In some ways, this is probably a terrible leaving song, but I really want to do it. The transparent one is cool, but it's inexplicable. What is going on there? Either I'm the underdog or I don't stand a chance. I'll sing my song, it won't take long, I'll do my little dance. I'm singing to the exit sign, eyes tight behind the lids. As I think of things, a list of things I do as love forbids. I do as love forbids, boys, I do as love forbids. Well, I won't pull the wool or play the fool, can't pretend to be proper or tall. There's only one, she's gone, oh God, I'm no good at all. Oh, people tell me, yeah, they say they love the way I write, but they can't feel the painful wings, they only see the flight. They're not there in the wee hours when the clock keeps striking one, and I sit and stare and know full well why my baby gone. Why my baby gone, boys, why my baby gone? Well, I won't pull the wool or play the fool, can't pretend to be proper or tall. There's only one, she's gone, oh God, I'm no good at all. Every time I try to tie myself to a makeshift cross, it's either funny or I make money the way the point is tossed, like a bottle out into the ocean, hurtling off into space. In the dark I leave my mark, it shows no signs of grace. It shows no signs of grace, boys, it shows no signs of grace. Well, I won't pull the wool or play the fool, can pretend to be proper or tall. There's only one, she's gone, oh God, I'm no good at all. No, I won't pull the wool or play the fool, can't pretend to be proper or tall. There's only one, she's gone, oh God, I'm no good at all. That's a very old song that I haven't played in years, but I played it last night. It was a little more fun last night, but I had to share that and get it into the timestamps and bring that one back from the bottom of the ocean and into my pocket. Onward! You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow night. Early for Jabberjohn, and then later, midnight tomorrow night for another daily practice. Be silly. Be honest. Always trust your cape. Thank you so much. Bye.